Yeah, I'm Monique Streit, the education director for SYRCL. Yeah, so as SYRCL's education director, I oversee all of our TK through 12th grade education programs. One of those programs is our salmon expeditions, and so that program is geared toward 3rd through 5th grade students, where we take students out on the lower Yuba River on a rafting expedition, and we teach all about salmon, their life cycle, the impacts of the gold rush on the ecosystem, on salmon, on the Nisenan people, and then what SYRCL's doing to help restore the habitat for salmon. We actually stop at a restoration site, Lower Longbar, to kind of show how we've helped restore the floodplain and then what students can do to help as well. And as part of that field trip program, our SYRCL educators also go into classrooms before the field trip and then again after the experience, just to have multiple touch points for students on the content, which we have found to help increase knowledge retention. And then another one of our big programs is the Wild and Scenic Film Festival school programs, where we have a team that curates film programming for different grade bands. So we have a program focused on like TK, which is transitional kindergarten, to 2nd graders, 3rd through 5th graders, middle school, and then high school. And our team writes lessons and activities to accompany the films, and then we bring students to the Del Oro Theater right before our flagship film festival to view films, and then we also go to high schools throughout the area. So in the spring, we work with some like environmental science classes in high schools around the area, and we've modeled a program after our river monitoring program. So I work with our river monitoring coordinator to bring students out into the field, teach them how to collect water quality data, and then they also look at our long-term data set to see how water quality has changed over time. That program is a newer one. It's only been in existence for a few years now. And then in the summer, we have longer expeditions for high school students. One is called the Youth Outdoor Leadership Opportunity, or YOLO is what we call it, where local students can come and join myself and the science team up in our alpine meadows, and they assist with restoration and monitoring. And so like one project that they typically help do is in our aspen restoration. They install fencing around aspen stands to exclude cattle from entering into those stands in the summer. And then we also partner with Earthwatch Institute, another nonprofit organization, that they send us students from throughout California for an 8-day expedition where they also assist with meadow restoration tasks and monitoring. So I think that environmental education and outdoor education is really important because so many students and kids around the world don't have opportunities to get outside and access nature. And I think that, especially with the amount of screens that we're in front of and the amount of inside time that we, spend, and that there's a disconnect between our environment and like the things that we do and how that impacts it, or even just building that nature connection. And so by providing these environmental and outdoor opportunities for kids, we're helping to, hopefully spark a connection with the natural world. And if we're able to help build connection, then at an early age, then those students will hopefully, as they, grow and become adults, will, want to protect our environment and nature, and that connection helps with that, I think. And I believe that, every student at every single grade level should have some opportunity to get outside and learn from just, their environment.